Here we go again, my family. Welcome. Welcome back to another installment of It's 111. It's time for your galactic updates and games. Oh, reaching the masses today. We're reaching the masses. Please use the mini deck for Aries. Why is that? Why would we do that? Are we all here? 7 people? Let's bump that up. I'm not just like sitting here on my phone, by the way. I'm putting music on. I was ready today at 111. Welcome, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we good? We're good. We know we're good. What do we have here? Yeah, we'll just start that right there. Right, yeah. F the algorithm. Alrighty. It's a little loud for the galactic update. I gotta think for this one. I don't just read the cards for this one. I gotta think. So, the patrons saw the full reading for the week. And there was a little bit of confusion. The end of the week showed some sort of inner child dragon or some inner child awakening or like an inner child tower. So I've been sitting with this for days and it came to me. Realistically enough, the download started to come to me 2 days before that broadcast, but I didn't put 2 and 2 together that it was one and the same. And it was not that it's out there, but I think it's a little teeny bit out there for some. Some of you are just going to be like, oh my God, yes. So yeah, here we go. Sitting with and looking at the trauma of the birth process, the birthing process, and looking at this, basically this part of our body, this umbilical cord and placenta that was taken away, according to Spirit, too early also. Like Spirit was communicating with me and they were saying like, this actually, and I'm not a doctor. So I'm not telling you what to do if you're doing at-home births or whatever you're doing. All I know is what Spirit, the information that was delivered to me was the umbilical cord shouldn't be cut for at least an hour. Like from what I was being told, it seems like it's actually dangerous to have it cut in under an hour. But where is this part? Where is this part? And like, from what we hear about stem cell research and everything that actually goes into how this organ was created, and like this organ that basically exists outside of our bodies, what that entails, no pun intended. So sitting with this a little bit longer, and I'm sure some of you see where I'm going with this already. I'll give a quick example. From time to time, I'd be having conversations with fellow shamans and healers, and they would ask me, how do you, say, go onto this Draco or Anunnaki ship? Let's not make them the bad guys. Whatever. How do you go on these ships where you're not welcome? And I would tell them I get really, really small, and I get really, really invisible. And they were like, so a lot of times, 2 times this conversation has happened. And like the fellow shaman would say, how are you going invisible? And I'm like, I don't really know. I just do. It was probably about 2 years ago, maybe 3 now, where, Andromeda started to come in, and not Andromeda, the constellation, but Andromeda, the goddess. And Andromeda was saved by Perseus. So I find this, I hate to say lower god of war, but like not one of the main powerhouse god of wars that came from a farmer god. Story for another day. But basically I find Perseus. And when Perseus was asked to go and save Andromeda from the sea monster and to go stop Medusa when she was on one of her one of our little Teas. Freaking love Medusa, by the way. She got the short end of the stick. Just so we know that she's one of the times that somebody's perceived as the bad guy, that they're not really the bad guy, but that's not what we're talking about today. But anyways, no, this is not a video game. This is a serious mythological lore. Perseus was given the helm of invisibility to make sure that he succeeded on this mission. So just because like this was given for 2 hours or 2 days or 2 months or whatever it was, this gift, this treasure was allowed to be used by this lesser god of war for a short period of time. But this is what I'm getting at, everybody. Regardless of whether it's a gift or a curse, not a curse, before that and better. Regardless of whether it's a gift or a traumatic event that is actually a miracle that we cannot perceive as a miracle in this present moment. That's how I'd like to say it, instead of a curse. If we've ever had it, even for just a moment, or if we've ever touched it, even for just a moment, we have access to it now across all time and space, across many, many lifetimes. So to bring this back full circle, because like, where was I going with all this? Why were these other shamans asking me, how are you going invisible? And, why is that? I was able to answer that question later on in life when I found Perseus. Okay. So once I found Perseus, I then saw, oh my God, this is it. And this is when my angels were communicating with me why this is it. This is it. This is why you can go invisible, because you have access to this from that point in history. And since the past doesn't exist, you have access to this gift and or this skill set in this present moment. Okay, moving on. The traumatic nature of this birthing process that I imagine 99% of us went through. Okay. Reclaiming that power, reclaiming this organ, and what takes place with that. I'll be honest with you. It's been more challenging for the self than easy. There's a lot with this, and to basically re-grant ourselves access to this powerful organ. It's shifting things. And I know, like I've been telling everybody, like my new download, upload, whatever you want to call it, is if I am feeling anxiety, if I am feeling pressure, if I am feeling something's wanting to break down my posture, something great is coming in. I have the opportunity to remember something ancient, to retrieve something. And here's another example. When this whole umbilical cord and placenta thing came up for me, I was finding this through feeling like I was under pressure about something else, feeling like I was under anxiety in a certain way. Welcome, Queen. Welcome, everybody. I'll say hello in a minute. I want to get through this. So yeah, when we reconnect this, this belly button, this sacral chakra to this, whether it's the sacral or the solar plexus, it seems like the belly button seems closer to the sacral than to the solar plexus for me, but it does seem to be in between the two, but maybe a little closer to the sacral. When reclaiming this, some other stuff just to sit with that I've done was actually having this be full size and shrinking it down and internalizing it, because obviously it's not here, but to connect either the causal body, the astral body, the etheric body. We have many, many bodies. So to connect our other bodies to this long lost organ, depending on, how many times we've had full moons, I don't even want to say years old anymore. It's like, how many full moons have we seen? we need new verbiage for that as well. But aside from that, do with this information as you will, my family. All I'm letting you know is I came across something that seems very, very powerful for me and very, very powerful for many. And it is something that is definitely was coming up in the cards before I even could fully integrate what the cards were talking about. So, you know, I'm also sharing with you, like, you know, this more private broadcast that was for the patrons that I sat with, and then I was like, oh my God, I was like, because the overlay, and I'm sure that some of the patrons that saw that, the overlay that was over what you guys saw on YouTube, the weekly reading, was very, very powerful. And the last two cards that were the overlay over the inner child tower was the high ground and victory, moving towards victory. Two very, very powerful cards. I remember just like having goosebumps when I dropped them. And every time I looked at them together, I was like, oh my God, the tower with the inner child heading towards victory. And we have the high ground. I was like, this is major. So I was sitting with what's going to happen this week that we're in now by Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That was where this said this. So now it's Wednesday. So whatever cards came up for Wednesday and then half of tomorrow, half of Thursday, that's when basically all this will kick in. So what I will tell you is maybe this will be rainbows and unicorns for all of you. I mean, I did basically go through the initial work for this, and I'm still sitting with this now. I asked Spirit, do I hold on to this? Do I wait on this? Is this also too strange to even talk about in a live broadcast? They're like, oh, what are you watching, honey? I'm watching some guy in Sedona talk about reclaiming your placenta. Here's what I know. With everything that's going on with, you know, human growth hormone and stem cells and stem cell research and all this stuff, there is magic that is packed into that organ. So what will come from this download, upload, whatever you want to call it, or you know, I'm sure that some people sitting with this are just going to be like, oh my God. And also, regardless of if you want to actually sit with reclaiming this organ, because like I said, do with this information as you must, what you will rather. Healing that trauma of the cutting, healing that trauma of the birthing process as a whole is going to be beneficial for the collective as a whole. So what time are we at? We're at 12 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay. What is this? Okay, here we go. So Aries, here we go, my family. Aries, let's write down 1240. 1240. Intro. 1 minute. So up until that. Okay. Here we go. Gather on in, Aries. We're using a full-size deck, Veronique. Alrighty, let's hit that right there yonder, and there we are. He's got his golden god ready to go. Okay, so these are the love and romance readings. If Spirit wants to communicate that with us at this point. So we're going to swab that. Swab it, don't schwab it. Always swab, never schwab. Okay. All right, we'll put you there so, but there so much. Let's clear the deck and let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on from the 15th to the 15th. I forgot my other bracelet. Why does everybody want the small cards? Full-size cards. Please remember to gently caress the like button. And if you're not subscribed already, what are you doing? Aries, June 15th to July 15th, romance spread. Aries, give everybody else a chance. Oh, we were doing so good. Okay. No, this is still good. This is still good. It's not bad. It's not bad. A little bit of a warning from spirit. That's what I'll say right here. Okay. Wow. Something major's going on with Aries. Let's see. And it is technically a love reading, or be careful who's trying to come into your love life. Or pay attention to who already is in your love life. Okay, so when we look at the past, okay, we see the celebration card. We see the celebration card, but there's some sort of waiting. We're waiting with some sort of information. We're waiting with some sort of download, but there was a celebration going on. It looks like the celebration is still going on, because here we are in the present moment, and we see this little party. We see this little get-together going on. And in the spiritual category, here's the Hierophant, the guru, the priest, you know, the therapist, the psychologist, the counselor, the guide. Okay. So is this you? It would be the first question you want to ask. Looking here, we see some sort of inheritance. We see some sort of completion. Look at the 2 10s. Like, look at the 2 10s with the celebration. So this is very, very epic in its own nature. This is also representing the tree of the Sephiroth. This is representing that all things are possible. Now we get right here, the spiritual card. The spiritual card is saying moving forward while looking backwards. When we skip ahead now, finalize to the message from other dimensional versions, we get this devil card, okay? Nobody's ever stuck with this card, okay? We see that the chain is lax enough that it can be removed, much like a t-shirt, okay? So we're not stuck with this person. I also feel like for the majority of Aries, this person is in the past. And this is like some like moths to the flame situation. I don't know what's going on this month from this June 15th to July 15th window with you, Aries. This does say things are better than you could ever imagine, because this says like we're standing still with this download that we're celebrating. We're sitting still with what's taking place right here. And then like celebration, if not another celebration. The physical looks really, really awesome. And the physical looks better than you're even internalizing it, Aries. If the whole reading was cards like this, it would just already be an open and shut case. But this is actually some sort of, does this person fit in your reality? This is the question that your other dimensional versions, our other dimensional versions want us to be asking ourselves if we were born into this sign. Is, does this person fit in, or is somebody that we had a traumatic situation with in the past trying to return? Are they contacting us? Are we looking at something like it's synchronicity when it's really manipulation? Okay, so who is this person? Finding out who this person is, and taking time with making decisions, because I'm just getting this whole like, I've changed, I'm a different person. There's a reason that the bottom of the deck is showing that this is a tough decision, because I don't see how it could be a tough decision to party. But this being a love and romance reading and having this card is almost just like, we have to free up space and we have to free up time, Aries. We need to remove this person from the frequency. Are you still talking to somebody? Are you still texting with an old ex or somebody like that? There's a law of reflections. There's a law of, if you're doing it, then the next person's doing it. So if you're manifesting, this goes for all signs. If we're manifesting, I'm going to meet this person and they're going to be this perfect person that fits into these parameters, then we need to be the reflection of the same perfect person. So if you're saying like, oh, I want this person to be like, you know, put me first and all this stuff, then there could be some thought processes, some texts to send out or not to send out, some people to block, or some tests that are coming up where spirit's like, are you sure you're done with this? Are you sure you're done with this person? Because this is clearly some moths to the flame. You know, the brightest light can attract a shadow, can attract somebody who's looking to loosh off of our power, off of our love, and to, I'm sure you've seen it before with your friends, with your family, in your own lives. So really look at who this is and really just know, if you're being strict with the universe, with the original creator of your soul, with God, whatever your vernacular is on how you manifest in this present moment. Make sure you're the reflection of who you're calling in, because if you're not the reflection of who you're calling in, it wouldn't be fair for that person to step forward. It wouldn't be fair. So if you're okay with this person being in touch with their ex-girlfriends or ex-boyfriends that were traumatic situations, then so be it. But if you're not okay with that and you're still doing that, then it's not possible to meet this person, because it wouldn't be fair to them. And I've seen this happen at least 50 times now in the time that I've been doing readings for people and with certain friends where people are just, there's even a situation right here in town where it's like playing the role of Cupid and just being like, wow, these two people seem perfect together. And one of them keeps going, boom, and I see them and they leave. And then the other one shows up and I'm like, this is so interesting how I'm watching from the sidelines 10 times, 12 times now, where these two people could have just been in the room at the same time, and they just happen to never be in the room at the same time. And is this because I'm wrong and these two people wouldn't mesh well together? I don't think so. I think it's because what's going on in their own lives. There's a reality and there's a dimension where they meet of like mind, but right now they're not of like mind. So there's this dance going on. So just ask yourself, are you creating this dance in your own love life? Are you creating this dance? If you're single and, you have these old friends, like I said, like you're calling them friends when they're old lovers, just be vigilant, my family. That is all. Taurus, 2202. Nice numbers. I caught it. All righty. Let's do this. Come on, Taurus. God said. Taurus, love and romance, quantum reading from June 15th to July 15th. Corey! You're good. Taurus, I have my eye on you. Ooh. Okay. Well, okay then. Well, all right. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Mm-hmm. All righty. Heartbreak in the past led to a great awakening, Taurus. I don't know who this was. I don't know what relationship this was, but thank this person. Whoever this person was, these are the type of people that Alexander considers soulmates, is the people that created pressure in our lives, because it's that pressure that turns coal to a diamond. It's that pressure that turns iron to a ruby. It's that pressure that turns a salesman into a starseed and a starseed into a god. Moving on. Okay. So in the present moment, it really can't get better than two yellow cards, one of them being true, pure love, and one of them being Galactic Mother Goddess, the Empress herself. So this is something is definitely in this present moment in alignment with love, and something is in alignment with us calling something in or have already met this person. Because this is now in the past, like this awakening and this realization that we're in a different place, and that the way that love worked before is not necessarily what's going to take place in this present moment, in this present timeline. Boom, here we are in the new realm of thinking. Now this is interesting to me because this can be a really earthy person, but this card can also represent somebody that was considered a witch in days of old. Okay, whether this is a male or a feminine. I'll be honest with you, from the masculine point of view, dudes are more witchy than girls have ever been. I'm just gonna say it. I'm not trying to trigger you boys. Facts. Okay. So moving on from there, I see the rainbow bridge, the spiritual rainbow bridge, and I see this person who has worked their way through their own shadow elements. And this is true power. This isn't a person that's stuck on a plateau. This isn't a person that is, just like, only angels, don't pay attention, wear my horse blinders and just look this one direction. This person has truly integrated things. So if somebody is coming forward right now, if there is somebody new showing up right now, this is a good reflection. And Taurus, congratulations, you've done the work. Like looking right here at the message from other dimensional versions, I see this party. So I don't know if you meet this person at a party, if you meet this person at a gathering, or it's just that you should celebrate. And it's almost like meeting this person or this group. I mean, this looks like a love reading for sure, but just be open-minded. It could be someone else you're meeting, because this is downloads galore or finances, abundance, having the Ace of Pentacles as the cloud cover. This could be spiritual, or this could be actually like financial abundance also. So somebody could also be stepping forward that you knew from a past lifetime, that remembers you and sees you and is almost like wants to back what you're creating. Either way, to like slide this out of here and just look at the present moment, because it's like the past exists, but it doesn't. Look at how excellent all this is. Like this is really, really, really powerful and positive reading for Taurus. So yeah. Whoever it is, I think it's a go. I think it's a go, even if it ends up being a traumatic situation. There's this, which before that and better, there's this. If we just continue to be loving people and we continue to not protect our heart and shield our heart and wear our heart on our sleeve, trusting that Spirit's going to send us the right person, that's all that can happen. And if we're seeing anything traumatic, if we're having anybody come up in some reoccurrence from past lifetimes, then there's more to integrate and there's more to learn, plain and simple. So what Alexander's getting at is, I'm going to go out on a limb here and I'm going to tell you, Taurus, if these people or places show up, I would trust it. I really would. It feels good to me, at least. Nice spread. Who's next? What's after Taurus? Is this Gemini? It's Gemini. Right? Fire, earth, air, water. Time check, 29:12. Oh. Yes. I'm just reading Brooke's comment. All right. Gemini, a.k.a. 25% of the feed. We always have tons of Geminis here, don't we? Geminis, where you at? June 15th to July 15th, 11 romance spirit for the sign of Gemini. We've been in the building. Well, if you're going to pull the devil card, pull it in the past. That's what I always say. All right. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh, both octaves. I love it. The X and the V is 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. And this card is the V and the 1, which is a 6. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. This must be a physical child for some of you. Oh my God, are we talking about this? We're doing this, huh? We're doing this. Your job is so easy, Alexander. All you do is drop cards and say what they say. Yeah, it's really easy. Not complaining, by the way. Wow. Okay, Gemini. Jesus. I need a shake. I've never wanted to do the sign of the cross before a reading before, but here I am. It's not bad. Okay. Oh my God. All right. Okay. This is a physical child for some of you. That is for sure. This is actually representing a physical child, and I don't know if a separation is imminent or if a separation has already happened. But look at this divide of the number 6 and the number 6, and this is literally the same card. You see the people, you see the angel, you see the lack thereof in the past and in the future. Excellent split, an excellent spread to have this in the future. This is obviously those of you that are watching, and this is obviously whoever is leaving the picture or whoever has been out of the picture. What it's saying is for the creation of this child or for the creation of whatever this baby was, there is an opportunity that the baby was an idea, the baby was a business as well, but I'm getting at least, what's the percentage here? About 50% of you, this is actually talking about a physical child that was born in between naughty daddy, probably naughty daddy. It's probably more naughty daddy than naughty mama. But yeah, somebody is having to make the decision to stay in this reality. I'll say that. Somebody has to make great changes. If you're still with this person that you have kids with and you're telling yourself that you're staying together for the children, I'm not saying anything about that. That's your thing. I'll say, I remember telling my mom, she was like, oh, we didn't want your grades to fall off, so we waited until you graduated before pushing these papers through. And I was like, Mom, I probably would have had better grades if you just went ahead with this earlier. It would have been a less stressful living environment. So I'm just going to ask for you to sit with whatever your belief structures are in love, Gemini, and to just know, here's my opinion. The kids need to be put first. I don't care if this is in your work life, your manifestations, your home life, your actual family life. To have the intuitive child over the children, to have the spiritual child and a physical child, this is representing actual children or maybe a business. And we're seeing that something's breaking down. The phoenix is rising from the ashes. Someone is going to raise to an even higher vibratory rate. And the divide between these two people is going to be even greater. So the finer things in life. We see the finer things in life. Number 9 of Pentacles. We see the number 10 of Pentacles. Very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. Here and here. The number 6 and the number 15 being the number 6. There's definitely a strong reading here, Gemini. I would pay attention what's going on and just maybe take an extra moment to see what's going on with the kids, what's going on with the belief structure around the kids. This is gnarly. But this is asking you, and this goes for you too, guys. You have to be the loving, motherly vibration, Gemini. You have to be the loving vibration. And there might be certain belief structures also that if there are kids, you're thinking, oh, well, I have kids, so the next person has to have kids, or this or that, or there might be certain belief structures also that need to dissolve, that are from the past, that are from another timeline. They don't exist here. I would really sit in meditation, you guys. I really, really would. This is a lot, and this is a lot of power, and this is a lot of very powerful cards. But what the general gist is, which is at the bottom of the deck, so this would be the cloud cover, is this awakening message from other dimensional versions and the finer things in life. If you want to have the house on the hill, if you want to have the greatest potential, what needs to be shifted and what needs to be shown about what's going on in the present moment, which the present moment once again is relaying back to the inner child, to the physical child even more. What is going on with the children? What are we doing? What are we doing on this planet? And what is our mission and our life purpose in regards to the inner child and the physical child as well? That's a lot of information. And this is also very fitting for what we were just speaking about, for this whole, this, whether or not that was out there for you, this galactic update about this whole afterbirth. Plain and simple. I'm going to pick that up now. This reading made me sweat. No pressure, Gemini. You got this. What would you know about pressure? Did you see Alexander drop cards for Gemini? Okay, Cancer. This is Cancer, right? 3744. Alrighty, let's do this. My Cancerian family, gather on in. Yes. Feel free to watch your rising sign, your Mars sign. What's the other one? And your moon. Oh, God. I've already got a full work day. I've been going since like 8 o'clock this morning. So this is like normally when I'm starting. Cancer. June 15th to July 15th. Ooh, Cancer. It's almost your birthday. Happy birthday, Gemini. Sister Soul. Oh, yeah, and Venus also. You can always check out your Venus. Oof. Oh, Cancer. Oh, God. Oh, God. That gave me some goosies. I love it. I just dropped. Oh, wow. Just dropped a couple of powerful cards. Those might be relevant. Oof. Oh, God, Cancer. God, yes, Cancer. I've been waiting for this reading. I will cherish this moment for the rest of my life. Who was that? Just some man I met in the restroom. Okay. All right. Oh, my God, Cancer. God, I love you guys. I love this. I love this. Oh, somebody can see you. Somebody can see you, Cancer. I don't know who this is. If this is a new person, oh yeah, you're going to want to remember their phone number. That's for sure. Somebody came in recently. Somebody can see you. Somebody can see your true angelic potential. Oh God, this is so awesome. We've only just begun to live. Cancer, this is lit. Somebody saw you, whether you know it or not. There's some huge, massive changes, very, very positive changes coming. Look at this. You're now, regardless of what shenanigans has been going on in your love life. I mean, we all know. Come on, let's be honest. All the other signs know. Cancer's pretty lit, you know? Very nurturing, very loving. You know, we're all just trying to keep up with you guys. But there's also, from the outside looking in, there's been this like underappreciation that I've observed. And maybe underappreciation isn't the right words. The people that can see you are able to see you now, Cancer. That's what this says to me. And people will be stepping forward, and people will be helping and assisting with whatever residual energies need to be dissolved and transmuted from your reality so you can be in alignment with your true lover. Look at this. The immovable object of love is the cloud cover over the lovers. That means that whoever is the reflection that steps forward is worthy of the love that you can provide, Cancer. Boom! Oh my God, it's good stuff. This card can represent a marriage card. This can represent a choice. What this choice is, and whoever this person is, boom, 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 is getting in touch with you. I would just pay attention. I would pay attention to who's came in or wants to come in right now, or who you're like, I don't know who he's talking about right now, but when they come in right after this reading, like within 1 to 2 weeks, Shaman Burp, they're going to text or email or Instagram or Facebook or whatever it is with all the technology that we have. Somebody's going to come in that wants to help or assist. Good stuff. Good freaking stuff. I love this. This is good. I honestly don't even want to talk too much about it, Cancer. I'm going to leave it right there. This is lit. Here's what I do know, Cancer. The love that you deserve, which you have no idea. And this, I assume this goes for all signs, but for how awesome you are, Cancer, and for what I've seen being a Leo and having a lot of Cancers in my life, you know, because all the summer signs, we stick together. We stick together. The summer signs, you winter signs, you're out of here. No, I'm just kidding. I love you all. The people that I see you in alignment with, or the person, just true love. These two cards, it just, look at this. We're actually getting love readings today. Yes. Is that why he won't reply to my messages? Because I'm a winter sign? No, like I can feel your thoughts. Like, who are you? Like, who is that? Sheesh. And we breathe in below the belly button. We breathe in through the root. And we ask ourselves, is that batshit crazy to think? 4444 for Leo. We're already winning. Oh my God. Could make it up, but why would you want to? All righty. They didn't deserve you, Cancer. It's your reality. We're just all existing in it. All right, here we go. Johnny, how'd you know I was looking out the window? Now I gotta clear all over again. Johnny, you freaking creeper. Stop watching me. Freaking love you, bro. Who watches the watches of the watches? We do. All right. Leo, June 15th to July 15th. Love and romance reading. Don't think. Feel. Oh. Oof. 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 Oh, wow. Think about you all the time. Okay. Okay. Oh, God, really? Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oof, 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 oof. All right. This is similar to Cancer's reading, but different. It's the same, but different. Okay, Leo, epic, epic, epic. All right. Leo, Spirit is letting us know. By us, I mean us, because I'm born under this sign. Spirit is letting us know that people can see us. And there's certain people that we've been keeping around us. Oh, God. Why they're not making this easy today, are they? Oh, my God. Celebration has been more difficult because of people that we've been wanting in our field. And we've been basically pushing out and blocking out certain people from being able to exist with us because of certain people that have still been existing with us, if that makes sense. God, I know this is so cryptic right now. The karma is done. The karma's been done. The dharma has been stacked, and the strong people that we deserve next to us. And I'm going to go ahead and say this message belongs with all signs, but the people that we deserve and are in alignment with self-worth to be working with, they've been ebbing and flowing in, but it's almost like they've been going in with tippy toes, because there's maybe a lover or another friend or a family member or somebody that we've been keeping with us that's been very difficult work in our attempt to have this person ascend with us, this person we haven't wanted to leave behind. Okay? But everybody can see with multidimensionality. And like we've already shifted, and that this is why this is so interesting. With this death card, it's like, just ask yourself if the person that you're attempting to pull with you to the next stage of human evolution, are they even the same person that you met? Are they even the same person that you knew and loved when you started to work for this other person, instead of just focusing on the self, knowing that by focusing on the self, this is how we can help the most people. And this is like a weight on our balloon. Whoever this person or these people or these places are. Oof. Oof. These readings. These readings are making me hot. These cards are making me verklempt. I gotta have to sit with this. I know that. But here's my whole thing. Are you doing the best you can to take somebody with you that isn't even the same person? Like, are you like this is so crazy. It's like, these people actually think it's magic mirror on the wall and Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Have you even asked your friend that you're dragging with you on this journey what they remember? Do they remember magic mirror on the wall? Because if not, if that's the case, I don't care if it's mom, dad, husband, wife, girlfriend, best friend. If they don't remember the reality that you're from, they're not the same person. They might look the same, but they're not the same person. So yeah, I know that's like a whole thing where you're like, oh, I've had some weird lonely nights sitting with that download in my family. I'm just going to tell you that. It's yeah, we're not going to go there right now. No, we are going to go there. No, it's like, do I ascend and then nobody's even from the reality I was from? And also, does that matter? Like, oh God, you just want to bring everybody with you. Like I said, I got to sit with the reading. I'm going to sit with the reading. Okay.
Remember that time that Alexander had an emotional breakdown during the Leo reading?
Okay. Virgo, 5208. Won't budge me is where I come from so often. Corey. What is Corey up to? You got to keep your eye on that boy. You keep your eye on Corey. Alrighty, Virgo. Let's do this. 2, 3. Virgo, July. No. Virgo, June 15th to July 15th. Quantum love and romance reading. You can't hide from me, Gory. You can't hide from me. I saw you late last week. Shaking. I can see you, bro. You're in my field, bro. If you want to hide from Alexander, you might not want to be in southern Arizona. Oh, sorry. He's using an old Jedi mind trick. Okay. Virgo, we're coming. Alrighty. Oof. Oof. Okay. Alrighty. We had a good thing going. All right, Virg. Here we go, Virg. Let's do this. It's not bad. Get some little orbs flying around in the room with me. The spirit's definitely helping with this reading, that's for sure. I freaking love you, Corey. By the way, love you all. But who do I love more? I love the people that hit the subscribe button a little bit more. I have unconditional love for all of you. But to those of you that are subscribed, you. Okay. See you, Brooke. Brooke's leaving, everybody. All right. The Hanged Man in the past with the Ace of Wands. Something we've been thinking about doing, or somebody we've been thinking about being with. Very interesting here, Virgo. So this is either something that's been thought about, that's been a company or something we want to build, or a website, or something that has very much so to do with business or technology, or building a website or something with the computer. This can also be representing somebody that there's always been some sexual tension with. So I think this is very interesting, Virgo. So this is going to be a little bit different for each of you. So perceive what you may. We then get to the friendship in the physical. You heal me, I heal you, some sort of healing. One healing card connected to another healing card. So this card represents soul retrieval for me, or the lack thereof. Okay? Something that friends have been telling us, you should do this, or this is something that we've been talking to them about doing that we've just never done. Okay? Because this represents a thought affecting the body and the truth setting us free. And this represents a thought and sitting in thought or meditation about a certain way of thinking, being, and something that needs to get done. This seems life purpose related to me, to have two aces connected from the present moment to the past. Okay. So looking here, we see the inner child and we see the worst of the journey is over. So this is also something that the inner child wants, or something that our family wants, or this is the reason why this hasn't happened. If this is, I don't know, this combo of cards seems more lust than love. I'll say that. But just somebody we were thinking about, and somebody that's obviously, if soul retrieval is coming up in the spiritual, and mind you, this doesn't mean you have to work with a shaman. We can do this work ourselves. 99% of a healing is knowing what took place in the first place. So like, Virgo, vibe out with your family, your friend, whoever this is, and sit and just be open to shifting whatever this is, which what this is. What thoughts have made you feel stuck? Or where have you felt stuck in life, which you're not? But sometimes there are certain people, places, and things and belief structures that we need to release to be free, to then see that we were always free, to really, really be the powerhouse that's in alignment with this life purpose. Because this is double ace for me. And to have double ace aligned with like the future card being the inner child can now do this. There might have been a reason, something from a past lifetime where there was a trauma where we either died or were killed, or where, a soul piece was taken when we attempted to do something where during the dark ages it wasn't possible. But guess what? You're in the golden age now. The worst is behind you and it's possible now. So I keep telling people, and I keep having to say this, we cannot be making decisions and saying, well, I know how this works. If I get the red paint and I get the blue paint, put it together, I have purple paint. Regardless of what we think we know from the old reality, we're not in that old reality anymore. So sometimes our belief structures on what we think we know can be very limiting where we're speaking right now. I'll tell you this. So what's the most important message that Alexander, Spirit, the cards have for you, Virgo? What is the truth that you know? How have you been feeling stuck? You're not stuck there, mind you. So what is necessary to dissolve this, release this? Some Reiki, some soul retrieval, some conversations with friends, some meditation. But putting your inner child first, that just gets it done. Oh my God, my eye is twitching. Am I what? What? Sorry, I'm not yelling. What is it? One more second. Okay, one more second. What is it? Sorry. It's just so hot. I'm not crying. It's just so hot. I'm too busy. You're not too busy also. Whatever this thing is, if this is business related for you, Virgo, telling yourself you're too busy is a lie, and you're no longer allowed to say that. Alexander has now taken it away. It's all, we just wrote it in the Akashic. You were there, you heard it. You're not too busy to start building whatever that thing is. Spirit was just literally twitching my left eye, like, wait a minute. Wait a second there. Oh God, where did he go? And he's back. Okay. Sometimes we tell ourselves we're too busy. We have an excuse of why we're not stepping into our life purpose. And sometimes we're telling ourselves that this, let me say this, and this goes for well more than Virgo. This goes for all the signs, whoever you are, whether you look at astrology or not. Sometimes something is on the path to life purpose that isn't life purpose because it happens to be a blockage. If we don't do the thing, we're constantly thinking about this love interest. We're constantly thinking about this move to another state, another country, another house, another town. Sometimes we do things in life and we feel this, like we're drawn to it, and you go to 10 different card readers and they're all like, yeah, Spirit wants you to do this. And then we do the thing and we look at it like, why did they all tell me to do that? This doesn't seem like it was what I was supposed to do, but it was. It was what you were supposed to do, because if there's a situation where, let's use Sedona as the example. And, you know, I always wanted to move to Sedona, but in this reality, this other reality throughout the multiverse, I didn't. I'd still be thinking about it now instead of just like, now I'm here and it's almost been a decade. Spirit doesn't want us living in regret or resentment. And sometimes these things that seem to be mistakes are the traumas that are necessary to create the pressure. And it's that pressure that helps us to find true life purpose, that helps us to find where are we supposed to be, who are we supposed to be with, what are we supposed to be doing to get in touch with that inner child joy. The inner child always knows. So if your inner child told you to do anything you've ever done and you think it was a mistake, I'm going to go ahead and tell you you're wrong. I'm not trying to argue with you, but in my eyes, you're wrong. Moving on. Okay, who's next? Leaves. 10313. Epic times today. All right. Pressure makes a diamond, Nikki. Pressure makes a ruby. Pressure makes all the beautiful gemstones. Heat and pressure. Okay, Libra. Oh, if you're gonna get a popper, it was just like balancing on my thumb too, pretty miraculously. Libra, June 15th to July 15th, quantum renew for love and romance. Later, Johnny. Leaves. Oof, oof. Oh my God. The cup just got bigger. If you got a cup, you got a responsibility. Oh my God, Libra. Thank God whatever that was is over. Are we going back to this? Are we going back to this like epic Libra readings again? All right. Good stuff. Good stuff. It's done. Libra, it's done. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's some relationship, friendship, job, business partnership. Something wasn't serving you. What Spirit's asking you now is to make sure whatever it is that you were talking about doing in the past, or whatever you think you're doing now, is more schooling necessary. Okay? Because this is saying that whatever this cup is that you fill with love, it's already full and it's already overflowing. This person that's moving forward with love, they're actually holding the Ace of Cups because this is connected. So this is like, oh, it just seems like a normal cup. It's not a normal cup. Okay? I'm like holding this off camera. I'm still in the habit of, there was just one camera. I was showing that this cup is much larger in the present moment. And Spirit wants you to know, like, what is it that you wanted to do, that whatever has shifted now with your job, your love life, your career, your living situation, whatever this is, it's very different for everybody. It's very different. Sometimes it's like, oh, this is for 50%, this is for 20%, this is for 30%. I don't always say all those percentages. This is something has shifted with all of you, Libra. This has already happened, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would say for at least 90% of you, whatever this shift is, you either know what the shift is and it's about to be finalized, or this has already happened. So now that this has already happened, whatever excuses there were before of my job, my this, my that, and this is interesting because, like, once again, there's this 2-month almost connection between Virgo and Libra, even though this is a very different reading. For you, this thing is already done. For Virgo, it was like, you have to get it done. You have to do it. For Libra, this is done. So it's like Spirit wants to know, what are you going to do now that you're in this new place, you're in this different place, you're in this different situation? There might be something you have to learn. Catherine just says 8 days. There might be something, some sort of schooling, something you have to do, somewhere you have to go. Spirit wants you to be honest with yourself. And Spirit wants you to know also, you just reclaimed way more than just your own love and your own joy and your own bliss. This party, mind, body, spirit party, oof, it is complete. Other dimensional versions want you to know it's complete. And then we see this marriage of the masculine and the feminine within the self. Oh, God, I love this. If you have a Libra in your life, you better keep them close because they're about to do some things. That's what I know. Yeah, this is epic. Libra, you know, I wish I had a more... all of your love things are coming true. Here's what I know. Woof, oof, oof. Whoever it is, they'd be lucky to have you. They'd be lucky to have you with this alignment. So just make sure, if anybody is stepping forward, if anyone is in your love life right now, make sure they know. They can't possibly know. Just make sure you're being appreciated, because this is a very, very powerful 2 cards together. I can't believe we got so many love readings today. You know, he advertises it every month, but usually it's just like, looks like we have more to heal, family. It's like, Alexander, you better not hit me with that. We need to heal something again. All right, anyways. 10922, Connie. Connie, 922, yeah. Libra, Scorpio. Okay. Wow. All right. Gently caress the like button, my family. Scorpio, June 15th to July 15th. Love and romance. Okay, come on, Scorp. Come on, Scorp. What we got? Okay. It was okay, and then it was, oh my God, Scorpio, why? Scorpio, what did I... We'll be back after these messages. It cuts back to Alexander just screaming into a pillow. Scorpio? No. Okay, that is all. That was their whole reading. Scorpio's like, oh, this must be a glitch. It says that the Scorpio reading's only 1 minute long. And then they fast forward. It's just me going, no. Holding the page of effing swords. Scorpio, why? What is this? What is this? Okay. Who is this? Who is this turd in our punch bowl called our lives? All right. Let's do this. All right. We're going to actually do the reading now. All I'm getting at is I'm jumping forward to the message from other dimensional versions because they're letting us know that somebody that likes drama is still in our lives. Do you like drama, Scorpio? Because I can't see why this person could even be like this reoccurring. Has it been like a year? Has it been like a year? Like, what is this? Like, there's been this like, oh, it's gotten back to good enough. And this is good enough. This is very good. But Spirit's still letting you know, I don't know. Do you think you love this person? Do you think you need this person? Do you think this person's your friend? I just want you to ask these questions. I'm not asking you to answer these questions. I'm just letting you know that this has been like a reoccurring pattern for the sign of Scorpio. And I'm not trying to trigger you. If anything, I'm trying to trigger shift and change. And if you've been sitting with like, why has this been going on? Or why do these people keep coming up? Or why does this reoccurring trauma keep happening? We are the company that we keep. Okay? Who is this person? Who is this person you? It could be a family member. Blood's thicker than water. Well, I don't know what this is. I don't know who this person is, but I know that you know because you're fixed water. I know you know, Scorpio. This isn't allowed anymore. This isn't allowed anymore. Alexander said it. Okay. So your guides, your other dimensional versions want you to be meditating about this. So get out into nature and just find out why you're interested in having this person in your life, for starters. And also tune in on the infinite possibilities of you temporarily cutting this person off of your energy. That's all. Okay? You have the high ground. You've done the shadow integration. You've done a ton of work, Scorpio. Spirit wants you to sit with why are they here? Okay? I see this like almost like this anything being possible. And I see in the past this sitting still with this download, this information. So Scorpio, you've gone through a lot and we saw all that was going on. I mean, I've been the one who's been doing these readings twice a month for us all. This is very positive. But this is a weird person. This is a weird person that just is not golden age. They do not get the golden age stamp of approval. That's all. Who is this? Who is this? Is it family? That's what I want you to be able to answer. So Spirit's saying to answer that, talk to your guides, talk to your other dimensional versions, talk to your angels, talk to your dragons, for God's sakes. Whoever you got to talk to find out who this is that is not serving you and why you want them. What is this connection? And like I said, I had to learn it myself. You are the company that you keep. That saying is very real. There's been these sayings and these phrases that have been mixed into our verbiage, our language. There's been these sayings that have been blended in. And that is one of the really powerful ones. It's like, take money with one hand, give it with the other. There's a lot of things that talk about real magic, and that's one of them. You are the company that you keep. Okay? So just know that, Scorpio. And just like, I don't know. Maybe book a private reading with me. I don't know. I don't want to see that card again. I don't want to see the freaking devil again, Scorpio, in your reading. And I don't want to see the Page of Swords again. Because it happens too often. And I'm not angry with you. I just desire for you to desire change. And I know you do want it. So find the turd in the punch bowl, take the turd out of the punch bowl, empty out the punch, wash the punch bowl, and make new punch. That is all. Sagittarius, save me, Sagittarius. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sweaty readings in a row. Can I get a fun one? Can we get a fun one? Let's set the issue. No, we can't remove any of the cards, Veronique. Okay, Sagittarius. We'll say it right. Sagittarius, June 15th to July 15th, love and romance reading. Oh, I'm going to pop you on the screen, Kelly. We're popping you on the screen. There we go. I have a reptilian card in my Mystic Martian deck. I don't use them at all. I said, nope, only want good cards. Is that allowed? Not so much, sister. Not so much. These decks have been crafted usually with really powerful numerologies. And, you know, how validating would a positive reading be if we took all the positive cards out? See, I don't read cards upside down, Kelly. I don't read cards upside down. So what I'd say is you'd at least have to shuffle in a certain manner where you'd allow the good cards to be bad cards. Because if not, like, are you being honest with yourself and whoever you're doing readings for? And the reptilians aren't bad. What's happened to the reptilians is bad. Them having their inner child taken away from them when they were still in eggs was bad. Here's what I always like to think, Kelly. I'll leave this right here. a sea tortoise is a reptilian. Okay? When's the last time you heard somebody say, "Oh, those damn sea turtles"? I love when a sea turtle can't get back in the ocean. No, this is like literally God, goddess in the form of a tortoise. Like this is an ascended. So if anybody's watching this broadcast and you're like, reptilians are bad, there's really, really good and really, really bad in whatever you're looking at. You think I've never found a naughty Pleiadian? You think I've never found a good dragon or a good reptilian? Yeah, that's all. Moving on. Sagittarius. Wow. Sagittarius, this is saying you were building mastery. The love readings went out the window again. No, don't say that. Knock on wood. Kiss of before that and better. There's more signs. There's more signs. Sagittarius, this is saying that you were building your power, you were building your abundance, and now you've decided to stop, or you've decided to wait. You've got both cards that represent indecision. Either way, it's all going to work out. There's nothing to worry about because it says that you still have the high ground spiritually. This is temporary. I don't know if it's abundance or the lack of abundance or what's going on in your life. Some sort of mental or spiritual thing that you're working on, some sort of past lifetime you're healing. To have this in the past, epic, and to know the readings that you've been getting of the past few months, Sag, this doesn't make sense for the present moment and for the future. So like this is a lot of abundance and a lot of power. And now it says all of a sudden something has become indecision due to finances or due to this whole like look through the spiritual window. Maybe spirit threw a wrench in the machinery to be like, what is he or she going to do? And you didn't take the wrench out of the machinery yet. This is your life purpose is what I'm getting. Whatever this thing is, it wasn't time to give up on it or stop it. Your inner child combined with the wheel, you stacked Dharma. This card does not represent karma today. This card represents Dharma. And you had to stack Dharma to get to this point in the most recent past. But now you're questioning. Very interesting.
If you know a Sagittarius, you better give them a call and ask them what's going on. That's all I know.
Either way, we still have the high ground, Sag. Let's look at this as temporary. Let's look at this as it's the quick version of something. Your inner child this is going to happen. Whatever it was that you were building in joy, you're still building it, but it's like you've hit the pause button because right now it doesn't seem like you've stopped. This card is like, I can't make the decision. And in the future, it shows like, I have to wait to do this. You don't have to wait to do this. If you've been making excuses for this for weeks, months, years, oh God, enough is enough already, Sag. I freaking love you. Yeah. Sometimes I just want to shake Sag and be like, you remember you're a fire sign, okay? And I'm not saying y'all don't know your fire signs. Just this. What? Moving on. Yes. Send some co-creating the dissolving of blockages energy to the Sagittarius, please. Do I have yellow lips now? I'm all alone doing this. No, you're not. No, you're not, Sag. I pick up a little bit of that just as I was picking up the cards. No, you're not. And you know that's BS. Okay. What is it? What is it, Diana? What? Oh no, I forgot to write the time down. I'll have to find it later. When was Sag? When was Sag? Oh God, I'll mark it with a question mark. He would make outrageous claims like he invented the question mark. Capricorn. Timing 12555. I'll have to find the time for Sag. All right. Okay. Capricorn, June 15th to July 15th. Love reading, romance reading. Ooh. Teresa from Portugal, welcome. Everybody look under your chair. You get a love reading. And you get a love reading. That wasn't really a popper. That was more of a plopper, if you know what I mean. You gotta trust, Corey. You gotta trust. I pray the stock market stays alive. Oh my God. You're seeing the Bitcoins and all this stuff. Yeah. Not attached to your whole narrative. We are ascending one way or another. And keep in mind, while everyone else was talking about Bitcoins and all these weird things, Alexander was telling you to invest in your inner child. Not saying it's a competition, but a lot of accuracy on the Galactic Tarot channel, isn't there? Capricorn! Whoa, 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 whoa. The sea goat. They told me I was a regular goat, Alexander. Well, you're not. You're a she goat. They told me I was a scorpion, Alexander. Well, you're an eagle. Oh. Okay, okay. Okay. There's that finer things in life at the bottom of the deck again. Alrighty. Working with a friend. Working in the physical with a friend, a spirit friend, a friend that's been a friend in other lifetimes. Your guide. You're not listening to your guide. You're not listening to your other dimensional version of yourself. Capricorn. Okay, so you're working with a friend. You're not listening to spirit right now. Or spirit's wanting you to do something or telling you to do something. Your soul wants you to do something that you're not doing. Right now in this present moment. Not in the future, not in the past, right now. What's the message, Ben, as you watch or listen to this video, Capricorn? What has the message been that spirit has been conveying with you? If a message hasn't come through yet, then right now, either pause this broadcast and go figure out what this is, or after this broadcast, you know, in the immediate present moment, find out what it is that Spirit wants you to know something. And then we see even this card, standing still with the download. It does say you want the finer things in life. So as you're wanting the finer things in life, and we see you doing maybe more typical physical work for the majority of people born under this sign, looking towards the future, travel, something shifting really quickly, a move. What is this? There's something you're really wanting to do. Spirit wants to help you with aligning it, but there's too much focus on work. I can't believe it. Has anyone even ever met a Capricorn that's too focused on work? Water. Are they buying it? Did they see through my sarcasm? Capricorn, remember to play. Okay, this has nothing to do with the cards. You guys are by far the hardest workers. Capricorn is so funny. It's like the hardest workers I know are Capricorns, but also the laziest people. If you're like, well, I'm a Capricorn, I'm not that hard of a worker. Yeah, you're lazy. I'm sorry to say it. You're just one of the most, I don't want to say typical or predictable, because that's rude. I can see a baby and know it's a Capricorn. Like, I could literally just be like, this has happened before, I swear to you guys. I'd be like, that's a Capricorn. And people are like, how do you know that? And I'm like, look at them. They don't stop working. It's time to play every once in a while. So what I'm getting at is this. Spirit is communicating with you, and you haven't heard it yet, or you haven't started to do what you know you're supposed to do, because this is not the weighing out the options card from the last reading. This is saying, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm blocking it off. I'm saying no to this. When it's not no, because the rest of your soul wants this. Your benevolent forces, you on a multidimensional standpoint want this. Okay? You want this. And you've said no to it, or you haven't heard the message yet. So I'd like to chalk it up as you haven't heard the message yet. Travel might be in order. Going on vacation. Also, this card can represent vacation. Only you know what you need. And Capricorn, you have a way of working your way through something that you're not supposed to push through. You are supposed to take a break, take a day off, go get a massage, go float in a float tank, go exercise, go to the beach, go to an Airbnb, drive to an Airbnb, fly somewhere. You know when it's time to go, and this looks like it's going to happen quick. So that might be having to do with what Spirit has to let you know. If we just keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and I've noticed this as well, it's like if we have a pile of money that we're trying to grow, or an amount that we're trying to grow, there's an expression. We have to spend money to make money. Okay? So Capricorn, you might be just like working. I got to do this. I got to do this. How do you revitalize this work you've been doing? Is taking a break, taking a vacation. This could be where you meet the person that you love. This is a love reading after all, right? I don't see any love cards. What if Spirit's telling you, you got to go. You got to go to this place you've always wanted to go to. You have to go to this retreat, this event, this whatever it is. Don't talk to me, Capricorn. Talk to your other dimensional version. Right? Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, 13426. Oh, 134. Oh, wait, no, it's 143. Never mind. Sybil. Where's Sybil? Ooh, Sister Sybil. Yes. Sybil's here, everybody. Nice. Aquarius. This is the song I play in the astral when I'm like hunting down demons. Let me hold you, girl, caress my body. It scares them when you sing dance hall music. I'm gonna be honest with you. When they look back and you're on their tail and you're like, let me love you. You think you're gonna get away from me? You better change your mind. Ooh, people be wanting the drum. See, the drum used to go with the bushes. I got rid of the drum for ambiance. You got me going crazy. I might go grab the drum. What we need is more cowbell. There you are, Aquarius. There you are. Oh, here we go, Aquarius. Here we go. If you can just stop making sound effects long enough to hear this reading. I kid. Seriously, though. Aquarius. Alrighty. A lot of sitting pentacle kings and queens today, and a ton of page of wands. All right, so spiritual learning that we're sitting with Aquarius. So this is something you already learned because you're sitting with it in the physical. Mind, body, spirit, strength, masculine and feminine strength working together. Now it shows you meditating out in nature in the future to create this party, to create this get-together, this event, this business. There's something you're wanting to do, okay? And you're now fully equipped to do it. Look at the offering at the bottom of the deck. Oof. This is good. So Spirit's letting you know the worst is over here, Aquarius. The worst is over. You're now in a brand new place after this most recent moon. You're ready to create whatever this is. So my question to you, Aquarius, this is a nice short and sweet but epic reading. What is it that you want to create? Sit in nature, and what is it that you want to create? It seems to me more of a public gathering, some sort of event or business, which is like, I know, because I know a lot of times like certain cards and certain business things come up, and like I'm talking about you doing healing sessions over the phone or you working from the home. I'll be honest with you, this seems more like in the limelight as I tune in on this, or this seems more like some sort of event or a gathering or a party that has, maybe it's just like getting like minds together. Maybe it's not even like related to work or abundance. This might just be some sort of paradigm group, or you getting your sisters together or your brothers together, or a bunch of couples together. But there's something with getting a group together and making an offering, okay? Make them an offer they can't refuse, Aquarius. Yeah, what happened to the love readings, Veronique? I don't know. That's the thing. When Spirit knows when you're listening, they're going to tell you whatever they need to tell you. We're going to get the drum. Okay. Pisces. What happened to my music? What is this? Pisces won't get a reading if I don't have music. You get skipped. I'm always threatening Pisces for a skip. I'm never going to skip you. Just like, it's just like, is he just surfing on his phone? I'm like, I can't go grab the drum. It's unprofessional. People are like tuning in and he's like flipping through music on his phone. Okay. There we go. That should be enough songs. All right. Now get out of here, paper. Paper. Oof. Rhode Island accents. Full effect. Okay, here we go, Pisces. Here we go. I should probably come back, huh? All right, Pisces, let's finish strong with an actual love reading. I didn't write the time down. Oh God, does he need solid food or what? 1:40:55. Ooh. Ace of Swords. There we go. Pisces, June 15th, July 15th. Oh, that doesn't look very lovely. That doesn't look very lovely. Oh, kind of. Oh, maybe. Oh, no. Oh, no. Pisces. Pisces I've been tuning in on my Pisces family. Y'all were kind of cooking with that Sag moon, weren't you? There was like a week of just like fried fish. I'm sorry, I'm just joking. Nikki just says, oh my goodness. We gotta have fun. If you're not gonna have fun with everything that we're going through here, I don't even know what to tell you. All right, Pisces, do unto others as you want done to yourselves. This is what Spirit was communicating with you. You did it, okay? You did the thing, or there's been a little bit of a pause button with whatever this is, because it shows that you've been really working on balancing the self, okay? So you might have been staying a little more introverted lately. You might have been wanting to stay home lately. You might have been sleeping more and processing more, Pisces. This was all due to how hard you were working spiritually to continue to balance. And this is what I've been saying is like looking at, regardless of, I'll just say it from my point of view, being in a ninth dimensional standpoint, but being like, wow, I made it. This is so awesome. Look at me. I did it. And then Spirit's like, that great. You don't belong there though. Like there's more to come. And the only reason you're there is because you've been focusing on war. So for whatever that reoccurring pattern is for you, my family, those of you born into the sign of Pisces, this does say, like, for me, I just want to tell you to take a break. Like, let's slide this out of the way. I want to tell you to take a break, because this shows how hard you've been working. I love it. Do you know how many times I'm telling people to meditate and to look inward? And you might just be thinking, Alexander, it hasn't been that hard of work. I feel like I've just been sleeping more, resting more. But no, you have been working very, very hard, whether you realize it or not, because you've been balancing something major with how to be loving and how to appreciate and how to be strong. Okay, the strength in the future. All right, so which is right now, because I know it's always the present moment, but the immediate future is what we're seeing, because we're looking at June 15th to July 15th. So this is basically now. It's in these next moments, and this shows you celebrating at the bottom of the deck. So this is very positive, regardless of like this card looks a little strange, this card looks a little strange, this card looks a little strange. The overlay of it is celebration. So it's not strange, okay? And then there's that sitting king or queen again. And the message from other dimensional versions. There's been a lot of fire coming up.
There's been a lot of Queen of Fire. There's been a lot of King of Fire with these Pentacle cards. So this is obviously talking about this full moon that we just got through. Okay, we just went through this gnarly Sagittarius honeymoon, and it's like everything epic that represented, and with everything that has been shifting, to me, like this is kind of like the first full moon we've actually experienced, and in my eyes, in my opinion, just because the work that we've been doing, the collective's been doing, the group's been doing, and everything that's been taking place, and how everything aligned with just now, like not now, but just now. It's time to celebrate, Pisces. It's time to celebrate, and you worked harder than you realize, and what you've been doing is to become a better person, which means you get to a better place and you stack more dharma. So it's like with all of that strength, it's really all about the window. I'm not really focusing on this money issue, because this card can represent a money issue. It's really all about the window. So what I'm looking at is, with this strength, what do you want to change? What is it that you want to do? Spirit wants you to look through the spiritual window, because this window of that can represent lack is not in the physical. This can be a money issue. This is not. This is saying, look through the spiritual window. If you really want to have all this strength, if you've been doing this work to become the most powerful version of yourself that you can be, what is it that you want to create with that? How do you see this celebration? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Good stuff, Pisces. Ronnie kept asking who won. I'm going to put it as a tie between Taurus and Aquarius. Yes. It's a celebration. All right, people want the drum. I'll go get the drum. I'm going to go get the drum. But if I come back, there's less than 45 people, no drum. While I'm gone, like the video. Early morning. Easy, I got it easy. Oh, 48. 48. You're in luck. You're in luck. Whoa. All right. Have y'all been oming a lot too? I've been oming in the steam room. Let me see. Can I do it here? Can I make this high pitch? I've been making this really high pitch. What am I doing with the split screen? We do not need the table. No more table. I've been hitting this pitch that only certain people's ears can hear. It's very interesting. It's like as I'm doing this deep, oh, and I pretty much am doubting. I don't even know. I won't even put it out there. I'm wondering if it's possible to get this to even come through a microphone. But some people, when I'm in the right acoustic environment and they're there with me, they can hear this. So let's see if I can do this live. Okay. All right. Microphone, get over here. Get over here. Oh, oh, and then we'll drum. And then we'll drum. What are we drumming for? Ooh, I don't know. The whales? The whales? The inner child? The children? All of the above. Oh. Everybody's all relaxed. All right. I just, quick sacral drumming, and then we're out. And we're out. For the sake of humanity. Ooh. So I'll see you soon. Immaculate with a golden womb. Bring temple space to every room. All right. Oh, God. Oh, it just like realigned my skeleton. Okay. All right. Could have gone to the chiropractor, but instead I'll just slam the drum. All right. Okay. If I wasn't sweating before, I am now. I know how Ace Ventura felt from inside that rhino, Jimmy. Oh, God. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so freaking much. Oh, did you see? Did you see? He did it? Where is it? I can't even find it. There it is. Ba-boom. Ba-boom. That's the sky god with the magnetic clasp. Listen to, you can hear the girth. Listen to the girth. Oh, it's so, you can hear it. Dr. Deb will see you now, Becca. I love you guys. I will see you very, very, very soon. Definitely Saturday, maybe sooner. Got a lot to talk about. If you did not catch the beginning of this video, you might want to do that. Yes, crystalcurrent.com for those epic energy tools. Be prepared for even more coming up, more epic things. I'm so excited. I did it. I did the thing. galactictarot.com to book a session. If you can squeeze yourself into my schedule, I love you all so freaking much. Thank you for being here with me on this journey. And yeah, just cheers. See you soon. Love you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I love you all so much. So, so much. From the bottom of my heart, the top of my heart, the front of my heart, the back of my heart. I love you all so much. But to those of you that have hit the like button during this broadcast, I love you more. Cheers.